Hey there, golf lovers. Are lockdowns arresting your golf? Well, stay tuned, because I've got a home solution for you. I'm Dimitri, and this is For the Love of Golf. Today, I'm coming to you from my backyard, just as the very first two videos were filmed on this channel some 9 months ago. Well, today, we're finding many of us in the second phase of COVID under a lockdown once again. Well, first off, I'd like to say two things. The first one, I hope that this finds you doing well, not only in health, but in general life, that life's giving you a fair shake. Number two, I hope that when you're out playing golf, you're putting 2 or less. Now, if you like today's content, hey, hit that like button. If you're new or returning to the channel and you haven't done so already, hit subscribe and don't forget to hit that bell so that you get notified of other uploads of content. So I've chosen to take this time to acknowledge all of you who had been creative and came up with some way during the previous lockdown to still be able to get some resemblance of your golf game while locked down at home. I want to remind you of No Sim Golf. What is No Sim Golf? Well, it's a way to play golf in your backyard using any app-based GPS system that you may use, and 5 dice. Find in this posting a description of exactly how to play it, how to mark, and read your dice. The needed dice are from a math dice game called Math Dice Junior. You can get those dice online through Amazon and within days be in your yard, your garage, playing some golf. So without any further ado, let me show you how to play No Sim Golf. The following is an edit from the original No Sim Golf video. All you need is some sort of a driving net, a hitting mat, maybe a target for chipping, of course your clubs, and a surface for putting, and a set of dice. Math Dice Junior, to be precise. If you're not under a total lockdown, you should be able to find them at any store that carries game. Otherwise, you can get them directly from thinkfun.com. The following is an explanation of the dice and how they are labeled. In the description below, you will find written instructions how to label the dice. Alright, so let me tell you about the dice used to play No Sim Golf. First off, this white 12-sided dice, I can't think of any reason to use it. If you can, great. Otherwise, just get rid of it. Okay, so your primary dice that you're going to use throughout the game are the green, red, and the orange. These two will come into play a little bit later. Alright, so you're going to roll these 3 dice together. The green is a 6-sided dice with 6 numbers, and it's going to determine your yardage, if you're minus or plus yardage, based on your average distance, including rollout for each individual club. The red one's going to determine if you're in the fairway or you need to defer to the orange dice, and the orange dice, well, we can just call that one the Punisher. So the green is a 6-sided, as I said, it's a 6-sided dice. 1 is minus 5, 2 is minus 10 yards, and 3 is minus 15. 4 is plus 5, 5 is plus 10, and 6 is plus 15 yards to the average distance of your club, including rollout. Alright, then you'll look at the red dice, and the red dice will tell you if you're in the fairway or if you need to defer to the orange dice. Now, if you roll a 3 on the red dice, then you defer to the orange dice. 1 is out of bounds or a water hazard. 2 is a slice. We know which direction that goes. 5 is a hook. We know which direction that goes. The 3 is right rough. The 4 is left rough. And the 6 is a bunker shot. So you'll hit your shot and you'll roll the dice and then you'll read them appropriately. Once you're getting to the green, a lavender 1 is going to be rolled after you take a pitch or a chip shot. If you roll a 1 or a 6, you're on the green. If you roll a 2, you closed that club head too much and you went to the left. If you roll a 5, you went to the right of the green. If you roll a 4, you went long. And if you roll a 3, you went short. Okay, so this is the purple dice, and the purple dice is used for putting. It is 6-sided with 3 numbers twice. So when you're ready to putt, you'll roll this dice to determine where you're putting from and to where you're putting to, as you'll see in the putting portion of the demo. Ideally, you will also want to know the average yardage distance of your clubs, including rollout of your driver, your hybrid, and your irons. Okay, so there's a couple of ways to play and keep score with No Sim Golf. So you can use a scorecard from a club that you've played previously, or you can use one of the many apps that are out there. I have found that I prefer to use the app 18 Birdies. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. I'm playing my local course, Foxtail. I'm playing the North Course, first hole, par 5, 500 yards from the white tees. All right, here we go. Right here. Let me show you how that looks. So I took the liberty of writing on the dice, so it's a little easier. But the green dice says that I went 5 extra yards. The red dice says I'm in the fairway, and the orange dice does not come into play because I made it in the fairway. Okay, so I went 205 yards, so that leaves me 295 out from the green. So I'll take my hybrid 3 and smash it out there and see what I can do. All right, I got an extra 15 yards out of that, and I kept it in the fairway. All right, so there you see on the green, I got an extra 15 yards. The red one says that I'm in the fairway. A good thing, because I didn't want to be out of bounds or possibly in a water hazard. All right, well, I got 205 yards out of that smash with my hybrid 3 thanks to a 15-yard rollout. So that leaves me 90 yards to the pin. So I've got a choice of my pitching wedge, which is 100 yards, or my 52-degree wedge, which I generally hit about 80. So I'm going to go for kind of a layup with my pitching wedge, and we'll hope for the best. Well, I rolled a 4, a 1, and a 1, which meant that I'm 5 yards further than I would normally hit my pitching wedge. So that puts me right on the edge of the green. With the red being a 1, I stayed set. Alright, well, I played a really good hole, and I didn't have to chip because I hit right onto the green in regulation with my third shot. So I'm ready to putt, and that's where the little purple dice comes in. So it has 3 numbers on it twice. So if I get a 1, that'll be the hole in the center. A 2, the hole on the left. A 3, the hole on the right. So I'm going to roll the dice and see what I have to do. I rolled a 1. Gotta love that backspin on a putt for a birdie, no doubt. Well, anyway, that's an example of how to play no sim golf. Since we made the green in regulation, stay tuned for a lesson on chipping. Alright, well, I played a really good hole, and I didn't have to chip because I hit right onto the green in regulation with my third shot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an example of how to use the lavender dice if you have to pitch or chip. I don't usually do that. But that doesn't matter, because what matters now is what the dice tells you. So let's give it a roll and find out. Well, I rolled a 4, which means that I went long, so I would have gone over the green, and I would be taking another shot and rolling the dice again. And if I didn't make it onto the green, I would take one more shot, and hopefully by then that next roll would have me on the green. I think at that point, regardless, you can just call that maximum shots and go to your putting game. Alright, well, if you've enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. Feel free to leave any comments below. If you're new to the channel or returning, hey, welcome back. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to hit the bell for notifications of further content. Alright, now, come on, hit that subscribe button. You can do it. Alright, good job. Alright, golf lovers, have a great day, and I'll catch you later.